Expect to start seeing a lot of teal around the Triad. We're a few days out from September. That kicks off Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. We want to make sure you know the signs and the symptoms, and that's why we have Dr. Kelly Leggett from Cone Health here today. She's the Chief Clinical Transformation Officer and OBGYN. She can discuss warning signs, treatment plans, really everything you need to know. So Dr. Leggett, we're going to go ahead and jump in. First off, for people who may not know, how prevalent is ovarian cancer?
Ovarian cancer is the fifth leading cause of cancer among women, cancer deaths among women, and is the most common GYN cancer among women. It will affect about 20,000 women this year will be diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and 13,000 women approximately will die of ovarian cancer this year in the United States. So it really is more common than most people know, and that's why we're getting out the awareness and painting the town teal.
So, you know, some people say the symptoms can be subtle. Is that true? And what symptoms should women look out for?
Ovarian cancer can masquerade as urinary symptoms and gastrointestinal symptoms. So many women just kind of blow these complaints off. The most common symptoms are abdominal pain, pelvic pain, bloating, and feeling full early. Other more rare symptoms are menstrual disturbances, urinary frequency, pain with intercourse, but all of these things you can ask your doctor about to determine if you need a test for ovarian cancer.
So when it comes to testing, is there a certain time frame of experiencing any of these symptoms that would indicate, you know, it's time to go ahead and contact a doctor?
Yeah, so if something is new to you, so periodically through a women's life, you can have these symptoms. So if something comes up new, that's when you would call your doctor. And if these symptoms have lasted for a month and about 12, notice it about 12 times in that month, I would definitely contact your doctor.
And who should they contact? Who should they contact?
So hopefully most people have a primary care doctor, and that can be a great place to start. And even more importantly, I hope that most women do have a gynecologist, and we are always here to help them. So if that is not available, then maybe even a gastroenterologist.
So once they contact the doctor and they make the appointment, what can they expect at this appointment? Are there specific test screenings for ovarian cancer?
So there are no screening tests for ovarian cancer that we do across the population, but once you develop symptoms, the most common test ordered is an ultrasound of the pelvis. And this would be both an abdominal ultrasound and a transvaginal ultrasound. It is done in all of our Cone Health office buildings and also in other doctors' offices around the Greensboro.
Do people need regular checkups like for other illnesses?
Well, so during your yearly exam with your doctor, they would ask questions about pelvic pain, abdominal pain, feeling full. And so that is your time to think about what you're feeling and report anything new.
Okay, great information. Thank you so much, Dr. Leggett. We're going to come back and we're going to talk more about risk factors and family history. We're also going to look at ways you might be able to reduce those risks. That's coming up after the break, so stick with us.